Good evening, everyone. It is my great pleasure to welcome everyone here this evening to celebrate the completion of the U.S. Diplomacy Center Pavilion. 2 years ago, many of us here tonight attended the groundbreaking ceremony that began construction of the extraordinary building in which we are now located. The completion of this pavilion represents a historic milestone in the decades-long effort to create the first museum and education center dedicated to diplomacy. The Diplomacy Center will welcome the public into the world of diplomacy and illustrate the vital role diplomats play in supporting our national security. This center will honor American diplomats, past, present, and future, who serve their country with skill, dedication, and courage, often in difficult and dangerous environments. As a career Department of State employee, I and my colleagues, Foreign Service, Civil Service, and local nationals, are excited to have a place where our fellow citizens and family and friends can hear our stories and explore the intricacies of what diplomacy is and how diplomats work around the world and around the clock on behalf of our fellow citizens. This building, housing halls 1 and 4, and the future halls within the older structure, allow us to tell the story of American diplomacy. It is my honor today to announce that the 2 halls within this new building will each be named after a distinguished Secretary of State, Hillary Rodham Clinton and Henry Kissinger. This elegant pavilion is a fitting home for the Diplomacy Center. The design combines modern architecture with elements that invoke our rich history and integrates materials from around our diverse nation. From here, I can see the large brass doors that were designed for the entrance of the War Department, built in 1943, and the pink marble you see is from a small community in Tennessee. Many people are responsible for the success of this project. First, Secretary Kerry, who ensured the crucial leap from idea to reality. Thank you, Mr. Secretary. Secretary Albright for her vision and determination in beginning this project over 16 years ago. Secretaries Powell and Clinton for their continued support and enthusiasm, and Secretaries Kissinger, Schultz, Baker, and Rice, who could not join us here this evening, but they too carried the dream forward. Hard-working men and women in many organizations worked tirelessly to design and manage and build this pavilion. The U.S. General Services Administration, the Gilbane Building Company, the Beyer Blinder Bell architectural firm, and my colleagues in the State Department's Bureau of Administration. You can all be very proud of this accomplishment. Ambassador Elizabeth Bagley has excelled in the difficult task of enlisting donors to our cause. Thank you for your efforts. And I wish also to thank the board and officers of the Diplomacy Center Foundation. I am especially pleased that Ambassador William C. Harrop, the chairman of the foundation, is here with us tonight. Thank you very much, Bill. Finally, to our generous donors, both in the audience and those who are unable to attend, your invaluable support for the Diplomacy Center and your continuing commitment to American diplomacy and its diplomats has been and remains the lifeblood of this institution. A truly sincere and heartfelt thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce Ambassador Elizabeth Bagley, Senior Advisor to the Secretary of State for Special Initiatives.